it's Signa here today, and today I want to tell you why I switched from Mailchimp. Mailchimp is like super popular and I was using it for years. I think actually for about 3 or 4 years before I made a switch from it. And I'm just gonna tell you a couple of things why I've done it, but firstly, let me tell you why I used Mailchimp in the first place. So I have a salon, and first I didn't know anything about email marketing, but once I started like reading about it and using it, email marketing is actually really, really good. So now it's like a big part of the marketing that we do in any of my businesses. But you know, when you first start out, there is a lot of options out there with systems that you use, and Mailchimp is one of the most popular ones. And for me, why I chose it initially was because it was free. I think it was free in the beginning because I didn't have a lot of people on my list. So, or it just cost very little. So that was why and obviously it's recommended everywhere. So it's like, it was like a no-brainer for me to use that one. So I joined it. But now I am using another platform called Flodesk for about a year now, and I can't even compare the two. They're so different and in so many ways. So I'm just gonna tell you why I switched from Mailchimp. So the first reason is that it got really expensive for me actually. So it's a really good platform if you're just starting out and you're trying to bootstrap your business, right? So you're trying to like get everything for free. So I definitely recommend it when you're first starting out and you have no email list. Like, it's a really good way to drive traffic there and to get the list initially. Now, once you start growing, that's when you start paying, and it gets quite expensive because the more people you have on your email list, the more they charge you. So I don't know about the prices right now when you're watching the video, but that's how they make their money, and it's absolutely, okay and good. But I think like for me, there was other factors as well. So the second reason why I switched as well was the opening rate. So when we were using Mailchimp in our salon, like our opening rate, I think was probably around like 3-4%, which is like very, very little. So it was really good. It's because it shows you like on your industry. So it was better than the industry norm, but for me it was so low. And I started noticing that whenever I got emails from, because you send yourself a test email always every time, and I am using Gmail accounts, and the business email addresses are as well using the Google I don't know what it's called, like something that you buy the domain and like use on Gmail. So all of the emails went under like updates tab or in spam and things like that. So that's when I started realizing that that's why people are not opening our emails. They're just not receiving it to the right inbox, because like we get tons of emails every day, and Google has like found a strategy to kind of keep your inbox as clean as possible, so you would still use email. Like, thank God for that, because imagine if we would get all the spam and all of the emails that we've signed up for that we don't even remember into one inbox. Like, you would literally lose the most important emails, like from your friends or work or whatever, right? Really good that Google does that. Like, I totally agree. But if you're using Mailchimp, a lot of people are saying that as well, that it just goes to the wrong place, because Mailchimp has like I think quite bad reputation with Google. So I think it's not their fault. It's just because it's so popular that people have kind of used it to spam, and then that's why like Google has learned that Mailchimp is like people just spam, I guess, mostly when they use that. So yeah, that was one of the big reasons. But now with like Flodesk that I'm using, what we're seeing right now is mental. Like we get about 30 to 50% open rate. That's crazy. Like I've never ever had that. Like I don't even know if our text messages are open that much, right? So I'm gonna try to attach a picture here as well to show you like the 3 last emails that I've sent. So that's excellent, because you know what's the point of sending an email if no one's going to open it, right? There's no point of having like a massive list if only this little people will ever see it. So that was the point. And the third one, which I am so utilizing and using right now, is the automation tools. Like when you build like a funnel to receive emails, or use my salon as an example. So if they give me their email address, I send them multiple emails over a certain time period to kind of get to know us, they trust us, and so on and on. So you can build those things in Mailchimp, but what I found, it was so difficult, especially comparing to Flodesk right now. I am using Mailchimp for one of my clients' account, because like I'm building an e-commerce side of her business, and so I've done like some of the automation, and it just takes so much longer time, and it's so much more difficult to do, if that makes sense. So comparing to what I do in Flodesk right now for my own stuff, like it's so easy. You just type up an email and you just add it. There's like conditions, you know, if they open the email, you can do X. If they don't open that email, you can send them another email, and so on and on. It's so simple. It honestly takes, you know, if you don't, you know, think how long it takes you to write that email, it literally takes you 5 minutes to set up an automated like workflow to write it up. So it's so simple. So those are 3 reasons, the biggest reasons. And of course there's like more stuff, but I feel those 3 were such a big like thing for me, and that was why I switched from Mailchimp. So I definitely recommend you to try Flodesk. I have a link below, and you can get 50% off on your subscription. And in Flodesk, like especially now that I have so many people on my email list, there's no like price rise when you grow, which is amazing. Plus the email templates are really easy to use, they're really pretty comparing to like Mailchimp, but that's up to you. It totally depends on what business you're using. I'm personally not using the pretty templates, but because of, you know, technical reasons, but it's just very easy. The workflows are easy. You can see your audience. Creating audiences is so simple, just 2 clicks and you're done. And just everything is very simple, and it's cheaper, you know, as well. And it doesn't grow, like it doesn't go more expensive when you grow, which is for me is a massive thing. I don't want to spend more money when I'm like growing my list. And I know there's like so many other platforms that you can use, but if you're a small business owner like I am, you don't want to spend like £70 a month just on your email software, not even like growing the email list, but just software. Like I don't want to like spend money on things that I can get for cheaper and get it done even simpler. Do you know what I mean? So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know, give this video a like if you did enjoy it, and press the link below if you want to check out Flodesk. And let me know in the comments, you know, if you have also switched from Mailchimp, what other platforms are you using? Or, you know, if you have found something that you do like about Mailchimp, or you know, you don't. So this is my personal opinion. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't use Mailchimp. Like I said, if you are starting out, use Mailchimp. It's freaking free until you build out your list. And you know, if you enjoy it, please keep on using it. I'm just saying I chose another platform for my personal like preferences. So I hope you have a good day. See you soon.